Is It Too Late to Quit? The Royal Flush Chronicles is a GURPS role-playing campaign featuring strong language, graphic fantasy violence, and mature themes. For content warnings, please check the episode description.
Have everyone now.
I gotta see if Ace's mic placement is going to mess with the audio levels. Maybe a little bit.
Well, yeah, that was always the joke.
Yours is gonna be. It's a little lower because it's a little off soon. That's fine. I can fix it.
Yeah, I mean, we're
yeah,
talking
put it just right in the middle.
Stop
Is
looking
that
at
better?
me.
Okay.
Just a little bit because you were the one that turned down the most. 1, 2, 3. No, Ace.
Because I'm horribly loud and talk straight into the mic, I'm guessing.
Not horribly. That's really good. So, kudos to you. Okay, I think we're good. I think everything looks fine. So, are we good? We're ready.
I do believe that we are.
It's time.
It's time to do. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everybody else in the world, hello, hello. Welcome to Season 2 of Is It Too Late to Quit? The Royal Flush Chronicles. We are back, baby. Oh! Thank you for that on the back.
Yes.
I am Ron. I play Felix Belmont, and it has been a while, and I can say it's been a while because this definitely isn't coming out until the springtime while we are waiting for other things to get finished up, like the new picture that you see on there. They don't know what it looks like.
Damn. Yeah, it looks great.
It looks so good.
Look at how cool we all look.
1 minute while I fucking Google our own podcast.
You're not going to see it.
It's not on there.
We're doing a bit.
Okay.
That's the joke.
Oh, because of...
Asa, we're doing something called humor.
I know it's been a while since we've done bits.
I'm sorry. The
We're back
time
into it.
travel fuckery is confusing me.
No, so we are, I made sure to make a new kind of movie poster for this, and no one here other than me and the artist, of course, knows about it. So they won't see it until it's done. Kennedy has asked me multiple times about it. Well, actually once, but I refuse to budge.
We know that you're doing it and what artists you picked, but that's it.
Yep.
Have you gotten any samples yet?
Oh, yeah. Basically, they're just like, I told them, hey, don't rush this because this is like one of those things that's really important. I sent them, I can tell you guys this. I sent them it was a Google Doc that has 9 sections, but each section has at least 3 pages.
Damn.
And that's why I always kept asking you guys about input about your characters, because I'm just like, I need every minute detail. Because I envision how it looks, and I'm just like, I need to have this on here. But I think the funniest conversation was with me and Reese, what he was telling me about stuff, so.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Wade.
I'm not going to spoil it unless Reese wants to talk
The
about
back
it.
and forth. Yeah, the back. Well, I'll just say the back and forth on that. It took a while because I was like, I can't. You gotta know, I can't.
I think it'll be fun just to see how we all.
Look
How
by
it
somebody
all comes
else's perspective rather than
Yeah.
our own.
Like when Kennedy sent that picture, that Otome girl. I was like, this is what Rio looks like. I was like, what?
That kind of threw me off too. But for season 2, as you guys know, I also didn't give a spin of the wheel this time because I kind of thought about something that would have been more fun for us to talk about and going into season 2. So my thing for today is, what do you think is going to be like a big discovery for your character in season 2?
I think a better question to start us off with is, do you remember what your character sounds like?
I didn't even do voice acting on mine. Felix is kind of just choppy and awkward. That's about it for Felix.
I also do not do voices for almost any of my characters. It's more just different moods, but that's because I can't do different voices without them being terrible.
I do 4 voices.
4? What do you mean 4? At least 4?
Only 4.
Only
You have
Lady.
Woman voice, Russian voice, British voice.
There's actually accents, not a voice.
Yeah, I was like, that doesn't even count. That's just putting on an accent.
Gruff man, pretty man, lady, powerful, lady, normal.
Lady powerful. Lady
Correct.
normal.
Those are all the voices I can do.
Oh, so a normal woman isn't powerful.
No.
Get his ass!
I got that.
Damn.
Okay.
Listening
You know
and
we've got
learning
fucking
here.
Concord in this fucking game.
So you're saying like, what do we hope like for our
This guy's
character
so
arcs?
pretty.
Oh,
It
it's
is
pretty.
Yeah, it's
Oh my
lovely.
god.
It looks
thank
just
you.
like the cotton candy.
Is that- are you
it doesn't
talking
get us
about-
anymore.
is that you
Podcast
gesturing
enjoyers,
from the
enjoy the
lyrics?
color of the sky over
That's
there.
what we're describing.
Hey, Ron, before we go any further, I wanted to say thank you for the amount of effort that you've put into all of this, especially going into season 2. Like,
I'm gonna cry.
100%.
stop it.
Already? That's all it takes? Jesus.
Kudos
so
to you,
fun
Ronald.
to listen to.
is.
I have like both as like a listener and someone who like is here. It's so fun. It's so much more than just recordings. You also do like music and all of the sound effects.
Yeah.
And it also made me love GURPS a whole lot more than I did at one point. So like it really, really was like if I'm ever like not 100% excited, I'll listen to it and I'm like, oh yeah, we gotta play this immediately.
Yeah. And it's, as someone who has spent a lot of time with you over the past several years, like, you can really hear how hard you have worked and how much you love the project. And I just would feel awful if someone didn't tell you that, because that is like, it's incredible. Like, how much you love it. Like, it's really, really cool to be able to experience it and to be a part of it with you. So thank you for like putting us into this project with you.
I told you guys when I first started this, I didn't think you guys would want to do it because I'm just like, I don't know how they're gonna feel about like being mic'd up. So I'm just like, I'll just do it for a portfolio. I'm just like, you guys want to just
That's
keep doing
fine.
it?
At the very least,
Yeah.
I know at least half of us were theater kids to begin with. So, like, I mean,
Well,
Not
I've been
me.
doing a podcast for
Not the
years
first
already,
time.
so I was like, okay.
I don't mind being mic'd up. It's just if you give me any homework outside of here, I don't want to do it. GURPS time is right now.
And that's why I told you guys, just be yourselves, do whatever you want to do. I'm just like, no censorship needed, and I just make it work where I can.
I can say whatever I want.
Yeah, go ahead.
you've already been doing
What
that.
have you
I
held
promise you,
back
you've already
on?
been doing that.
Well,
What have
Bronwyn's,
you held back?
Bronwyn's back now. So we can't say quite as many filthy, disgusting.
Yes.
You're gonna say whatever you feel like. You're gonna
That's
say even more
absolutely
to make me
not
uncomfortable.
true.
No, we actually got a lot worse. If you
Yeah,
get
we
to the ones
dialed
where
it
you're
back.
not
We
here.
dialed back
While
quite
you
a
were
bit,
gone for
actually.
Lancer, we were unhinged.
Yeah.
I remember you guys telling me that.
Yeah.
It was glorious.
You were trying not to be nasty because you made your character not nasty, but you know.
But I do enjoy doing this with you all, and it's been fun. And I don't know if you all have heard the finale for season 1 or not,
Yep.
but I know Kennedy has.
I'm your number one fan, Ron. I'm not gonna say all that gay shit, but I'm a big fan.
You're the first fan too. You were
right.
the first one to sub.
Yep. But I hope for season 2 that I can continue to give that great experience not only to you guys here, but to the listeners that we have, and the listeners we're going to get once this is all coming out who go, oh, I didn't listen to season 1. Go listen to it. There's a reason.
Go.
Anyway,
All right.
So, like we were
Big
saying,
So as you were saying, there's like a
I'm going to put it this way.
little wheel.
Even outside of your character, what do you guys hope to see in season 2? What's something that you guys are excited for?
I feel like I can't participate in this.
Yeah, no shit.
So, for me, as mentioned, for season 2, I am more excited about because Reese seems to have put a lot of like time and effort into like rebalancing everything, and I can only imagine what it's going to be like for our characters because, yeah, the viewers will see. But because of that, I think it's going to be more exciting for us, and I am really excited to see how that turns out, especially for Felix, who is just kind of a jack of all trades and doesn't really specialize in anything.
Mm-hmm.
So his goal has always been survive, and it still is survive, like they did in Halo. Current objective: survive.
Survive.
then you don't.
Then you don't.
Well, Felix is
Spoilers.
good at being sneaky.
he tries, but Kennedy is really good at pointing out when are you going to do your rogue shit. And I think I you know what? We'll get there.
We'll get there.
I think for me,
You got to introduce yourself.
oh, I'm Max. I play Nesbit Strangling. I think what I'm excited for is just a renewed focus on getting the story moving forward. Because so much crazy stuff has happened, and I think Reese said we're only, like halfway through your planned story. So.
Reese plays fucking 5D
I play long
chess.
game. Long game.
Yeah,
I'm
just
gonna die at the end.
seeing what's coming, and I think what I'm really excited, I want to either finally kill Scourge or separate Scourge and Gaia
Ooh, I like that. Let's go.
and break that curse.
I'm Wade. I play Christian von Hammersmark. What I want to see is 1, more time with Javier. Love that guy. 2, I want to get more into if Christian is or isn't going to go evil. I want to find that out because I don't know.
Hey, yo. This is news to me.
Kennedy, he keeps a man in his basement.
He's the Aapeli of this season.
Oh, please, Aapeli wishes. She's going to kill me. Don't tell her I said that.
She will reach through the fourth wall to strangle you.
She has player privileges.
She's the reason your character sheet said 5 foot tall.
She's
She was
doing
like,
that.
fuck this guy, I'm making him shorter.
George.
Aapeli's not evil anyway, so.
Kennedy.
She's an anti-hero.
And
Ah.
is evil in there? No. No.
It's treading that line though.
Unhinged. Perhaps.
She is chaotic good or chaotic neutral at best. Lawful evil at worst. Thank you.
For coming to your TED Talk.
Yeah.
So who are you? Oh, it's your turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So who are you?
I'm Bronwyn. I play Vivica Kingsley, or Vic is what we call her. I am excited to get more into Vic, period. I have a tendency to kind of wallflower a little bit because I think the sheer amount of information that gets covered in every GURPS session is a little overwhelming to me.
Ditto.
Yeah, it's just I have a hard time processing quick enough to like really be able to effectively
Jump in.
Yeah, but I'm excited after this break to hopefully have a little more like acuity, like mental energy to kind of participate a little bit more, because I have a really hard time just participating regularly. Also, I do just want to say Vic doesn't have an accent anymore, I'm deciding.
Oh.
She lost it. She hung around us too long.
Here's the thing. I don't ever do the accent anyway. So for listeners, Vic is not British.
No longer British.
She renounced her British citizenship.
That's right. She has renounced her Britishness.
It was a hang-up from a leftover mission she did for the mountain where she had to be British for 2 years.
She just wanted to see how bad she could fuck with people for a while.
Good.
No, not really. But yeah, I'm just excited to get to like really actively play her.
I'm
yeah.
so hopeful that like we had British listeners and they're just like, I love Vic so much. What?
Her accent
Sorry.
is proper smashing.
I still love you.
Oh, no. British listeners, we love you. Cannot imitate your accent to save my goddamn life.
No.
Speak for yourself, mate.
Vic, oh my god.
You
That's
sound
not Australian.
Vic is still British at heart and British in personality. So
Smoking cigarettes, being
Yeah.
in the rain.
that's right. Yeah. Just being and just generally being cool. So, all right.
I feel like we really can't talk about accents because I don't do a Brazilian accent.
That's true.
So-
I don't do an
You do
Alice
whatever
Spaniard.
Rio
You do Rio.
This is the future. This
Exactly.
is the future. This
Yeah,
is
it
the
is
future.
future.
Accents have developed. You're doing it correctly, whatever it is.
I'm doing a vague accent that I think sounds nice.
I do not do like Spanish accent, Spaniard accent. I don't know what it's called for Spanish from Spain,
Spanish.
but I know I would.
Yes.
Yeah.
Spanish.
Spanish. Can confirm taking Spanish currently.
What is Rio's accent based on?
I can't trill my R's, so I tried to get as close to like a Latin American kind of sounding voice as I could. So it kind of just ended up being like a mishmash of maybe a little bit of Latin American.
It's like Latin American and Eastern European, like
Yeah,
put
a
together.
little bit. So it's just an accent. Anyway, my name's Kennedy. I play Rio. What I'm most excited for this season, first of all, I'm excited to hang out with my homies. We kind of agreed that we were gonna do more like inter roleplay rather than putting a bunch of it on Reese and role playing with his dudes. Which, to be fair, Reese makes some cool dudes, so of course we want to role play with
My
him.
4 voices.
Yeah, with your 4 voices.
Oh, you do 5. You do Gator.
Oh, I do Gator. That's right. That's right. He has his own.
Hey, brother.
So looking forward to that next downtime, or in that next mission, whatever. I'm also excited. The podcast started like when we were already pretty deep into the podcast, so y'all have not had like a lot of exposure to like the previous ones. You may have picked up on it or not. Rio is a little bit of a floozy, but it's finally time to shackle down, I think, and create the League of Boyfriends.
Oh, the harem's coming.
Cuffing
It's
season.
The
harem
League
time.
of
You
Boyfriends.
need to lock
Just like
in.
the
Yeah.
Power Rangers. It's harem time.
Yeah, exactly.
Jason.
Oh my god. Which
Haji Kim.
all of what Reese made as rival characters for us instead is Rio's League of
Now
Boyfriends.
they're my League of Boyfriends. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know who all will be down, but
We'll
we'll
see.
see. Yeah, we'll see. Rio has 0 boyfriends at the moment, so we just to add him to our roster, like the fucking Pokédex.
Hi. Okay, I'm Asa, or Ace for short, and I play Avery Vidal. And this season, I'm actually gonna hit on other characters that I think are pretty.
Let's
I'm gonna
go.
do it.
For real this time.
I am married to the GM, but I still get awkward about it. I don't know why.
That's right. Flirt with your husband.
You're not you when you roleplay.
That's true. That's very true. Yes.
I don't know. It gets a little bit nervous when you role play with like your significant other a little bit.
It's different.
For me, can't relate. I'm a vessel for the characters I create only. There is no me in this role. Yes, I fall into the
This
role.
bag of
You
candy
go
away
into
from
the
me.
spiritual realm, and the spirits of your characters take you over.
I channel my characters.
I love, like, Nesbit and Vic have nothing in common, and their personalities do not match, but I love having Nesbit just try to make friends with Vic because it's Bronwyn.
Yeah.
There's a very golden retriever black cat in the most extreme way.
Especially how he's just like, he keeps trying to talk to you about the constellations, and you're just like, I don't give a
Like,
fuck,
girl,
dude.
shut up.
You're the autistic boy and the Cookie Monster pajamas girl.
Oh my god, I've
Hey,
never heard of that.
you know what?
I've
You're
never.
not wrong.
Oh, I was like, are we gonna start combat?
Yeah, I was a little hey girl.
PvP.
Yeah, that's how we start the season 2.
Yeah, season 2 PvP.
It's a 100-episode long arena arc.
Oh my god.
It will not take 100 episodes for Christian to wipe you.
Yeah,
You
it's
absolute
like, unfortunately,
fools.
I have read your sheets. This is not going to take that long.
Rio gets to go first, and if she doesn't knock my ass out cold, then it's over. But she might.
Yeah.
My only
This is my only concern.
my only possibility is to potentially gum up your machinery.
Yup.
Oh yeah, you can short me.
Post-nerf, they've got less to slurp. All right. I am Reese, your GM.
Hi, Reese.
I am everyone else in this world. And I could say quite a bit about what's ahead of you, I'm sure. But given that the rest of you have put forward some personal desires and expectations, I mean, just know that I am absolutely going to be trying to do all of those things.
Change all of your plans to adapt.
They mentioned it. I must.
Synergize. We'll synergize. we're not fully bending for everything, but I'm gonna synergize here. Why is Felix wounded already?
Because I never put his health points back up.
You never put his health points back to the top. Okay, I was like...
Because he knows he's going back into the fray. He felt Aapeli come back and go, oh.
I was thinking, you're entering this fray with 3/4 of your health missing
He burnt the
already.
roof of his mouth on a s'more.
Actually, it was from him jumping into the water and almost drowning.
But I'm excited to get back into it and open up. We're going to open up strong here. And from there, you guys will hopefully enjoy some of the changes that we've cycled in here.
Yay. Tan.
Anywho.
Yeah, it's okay. Oh, no, 9.
So, let's go ahead and begin here. Right where we left off last time. You've all gotten home from your little party.
You're having a sleepover at Christian's.
At Christian. Well, then you've all gotten to Christian's after your little party.
We're all drinking Soylent at Christian's apartment.
We are drinking Soylent.
We already stayed up pretty late here at the beach. When do we think everyone's going to bed?
What time do we leave the beach?
Like 2 a.m.
Oh, God. Felix is conked.
I think Nesbit would stay up until everyone else has gone to bed. Just kind of watching his friends.
Okay.
And
Sleeping on the couch, Felix.
Avery's gonna slam back a couple shots before going to sleep. Knocking myself out.
Okay.
I'll go 3.
Not long after Avery takes a couple shots and conks out on the other side of the couch, the host goes back into their bedroom and conks out.
You have like a balcony area, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
What are you gonna do?
Gonna go out there and smoke.
Yeah, I was just gonna have Vic go stand out on your balcony with like.
I think you're gonna throw down a sleeping roll.
God, no. No.
I only feel comfortable outside.
Nesbit was going to go out on the balcony too.
Oh, okay.
And just look at the moon.
Well-
but he wouldn't strike up conversation or anything.
Vic will stand out there in silence with you, with her like finger of whiskey and a cigarette, and a Soylent.
Okay.
Rio probably goes 4. She eats the rest of the cake that's left over, and then she nuzzles up in a sleeping bag that she has in her guitar case.
Jingwei will be 5.
Sleepy.
Jingwei is going to watch everybody as they go to sleep. Whatever lingering conversation there is, she will participate as she desires until eventually she waves goodnight and then goes to her old room and goes to sleep in there. Which means, Nesbit, you and Vic are the last ones up.
I do text Jingwei, and I just say, thank you for coming and making the effort. It meant a lot to everybody. Not expecting a text back. I'd probably wait 20 minutes or so till she's probably asleep.
It's quiet. The wind blowing across the balcony. Vic enjoying a cigarette. Nesbit contemplating while looking at the moon and the constellations over the sky of Minamori. When you hear the phone ring, in fact, all of you have your phone ring. Leo.
I'm up. I'm not.
Rio still has
Or
the
a
deep
booty
sleeper disadvantage.
So that means there's like multiple ringtones all going off at the same time. It just sounds like a jumbled mess.
Correct.
Who is it on the line?
Paris.
Is this a text or a phone call?
Phone call.
Hello?
I answer.
Rio snoozes.
Says, I need you in gear and on the Ranger now.
Oh, man!
I'll say, first of all, our pilot is like a...
I've taken care of that. I need you on the Ranger now, en route to Concord.
Concord?
Okay.
Avery is going to shake Rio away. And if you don't wake up, I'm going to pick you up and try and set you on your feet to see if that wakes you up.
She falls over.
Reese, would you allow me to, like, try to do an esoteric healing roll to make like a smelling salts for being drunk.
Sure.
Being drunk.
Sure.
Oh, are you
I'll
gonna
let you put
try
that
and make
together.
me sober?
Yes. That is an 11 out of what's my esoteric healing now, Bronwyn?
Your esoteric healing.
The first roll of the new season.
That's right.
Smelling salts. Damn. Okay.
Some like stupid bullshit.
Are you gonna also use them to wake up Rio?
Rio,
who's
I feel
passed
like
out?
after you shake her like a baby, does wake up.
You
Shaking baby syndrome.
take some things out of your pouch as well as a couple odds and ends out of the bathroom cabinet of Christian's.
And I open a spice cabinet
apartment.
and take some cumin.
Yeah.
You have to
You
open
begin
it.
creating
It's never been open, but it's also 6
some
years old.
salts while Paris is on the phone.
I tell him, I say, I'm getting everybody up.
He says, "Get geared up. Amira's en route to your location now. The interns are moving."
What happened?
Oh my god.
Paris needs us on the Ranger. We gotta go to Concord.
And Taran's on the way.
We got to go to Concord before they get conquered.
Say, Rio, drink this.
Oh my god.
Shut up, I'm tired.
What is it?
Disgusting.
The.
It's like Alka-Seltzer, but like sludgy.
Ew.
Ria. Does anyone have like any spells to like, not like caffeine, mana kind of thing, but can someone make us like more awake?
Drink
I
this.
have combat drugs.
I feel like that's a bad
They're in the
idea.
cabinet.
I feel
I'll
like
take
that's,
one though.
I'm gonna take one.
I take it. That's a bad idea. I don't like.
if you're getting them out for free, I'll take
Everyone's-
Tim.
I have combat meth.
We're all shooting up to go to Concord.
Christ.
Christian doesn't have I don't have my arm on. Who wants to help?
I got you.
Yay.
Do you need help?
Yeah, I only have one arm.
Yeah,
Do you need help to put the other one on?
No, you just need the
No,
injection.
just shoot it up in his arm.
Felix helps.
Yay.
Oh yeah, Nesbitt takes out like a rubber hose.
Not even a flexible one.
Is it intravenous or intramuscular? Do they have to hit a vein?
It's intramuscular. It's
Oh,
IM.
thank God. You just gotta stick it.
It's IM.
It's so
yeah.
just in the thigh or the
Yeah,
arm.
just EpiPen yourself.
What would the combat stims be like? Just like meth and caffeine? Like
It's a little more refined than that, but it's a
Meth
little.
and caffeine.
It's a little methy. It ends in amphetamine, certainly.
Chingwei slides open the door to her guest bedroom.
her hair's like
Just up, red-eyed. Pissed.
She has all her gear on. She racks her
God.
rifle.
Who's actively changing in the living room.
Felix trying to put on his suit and just falls over. Knocks over the glass bottles.
yeah. Nesbitt was wearing like a plaid shirt and jeans.
Christian will grab and drag his arm to the elevator and then take it down. It does not wait for you.
You're going down?
I'm going to the basement.
Ah,
Christian, we got to go up top. Where are you going?
he's already going down.
Okay.
Is there only one elevator?
There is a general access elevator. This
is
one
your private.
goes down to my workshop.
Oh, okay.
I guess he'll just meet us on the roof.
Yeah, I
I can
wouldn't
take
worry
the
about him.
stairs.
All right, let's go.
Never mind that. Do we have any good idea about what we're walking into?
It sounds like it's massive gunfight. I mean, the fact that Paris called in such a haste is not good at
And then
all.
he got cut off.
That too. Something about them pushing. So I guess we got a pool.
Says, fine. Guess we're still employed.
Yeah, right? That's crazy. Felix will make his way up to the roof.
Me too.
I'm gonna drain the various stats and I'll go. Hey, old friend. I'm gonna borrow some stuff.
Kill me, please!
He's not conscious.
No.
He's not conscious.
No, absolutely not.
Christian's talking to himself to get more awake.
Out of politeness, in case he does rouse,
Yes,
so
yeah.
he's not.
Just I heard
Well, what the
everything
fuck are
while
you
I was in the
doing?
coma.
Yeah, it's like medically certain that he's not conscious, although sometimes, miracles happen, and I don't want him to be that mad at me.
Or to be startled. I mean, no need to be stressed right now.
I'll strap on the arm, and then, for the sake of nerf, you can just tell me what I get.
For the sake of nerf. Well, I mean, you've taken... You took a guy. You took a guy.
And I bought a lot of stuff.
If you're taking the time to sap everything, strength, IQ, dex, and HT. Yeah, so it's a pretty average guy. So let's go ahead and do 11 strength. We're going to do 11 dex, 10 IQ, and 13 HT.
Have you ever rolled for girth on this man?
Oh, it feels good to be back, baby. Oh my god.
There you go.
With the combat drugs hitting and the entire vitality and intelligence of another man, Christian feels real fucking good.
I fully do not have gear.
You got cargo on the Ranger. Okay. Another reaction, you get +1 speed, +1 dex, +2 HT.
+1 HP.
No, +2 HT, +1 dex, +1 speed.
And you can take one additional reaction.
One additional reaction. Gotcha.
My new HT.
Yeah.
Rise a little.
5 out of 15.
Oh, fantastic.
12 out of 13.
Got a little bit of an edge.
9 out of 28.
Feels like removing paint from a car.
I'm gonna use luck.
Oh my god, the first luck.
I'm gonna use a real coin. I rolled 2 critical fails in a row.
Ooh.
But now it's not. Yeah.
What happens if you fail that?
13 out of 18. My HT.
Did you take combat drugs? No drugs. Okay.
Nesbitt's a cool kid. He doesn't do drugs.
And I'm just going to go ahead. GURPS is going to have rules for that, but I mean, I've been doing it this way pretty much anyway, but I'm going to default to Lancer rule for next scene.
GURPS would love to tell you a silly algorithm you can use to get a number of minutes.
Well, technically drugs are based on like your HT and then like your actual like character's body weight.
It's a good day to be 110 pounds.
Like yeah, I was thinking like it's a metabolic thing that your character is like based off of. Jingwei doesn't take any. Nesbitt doesn't take any. But yeah, the rest of you shoot up. Felix, you feel a little bit of a heart twinge on taking it. But...
Oh, you look pale. That's not great.
Got a little bit of a kick to it.
Oh, that's actually one of the side effects. It's one of the, that's not good. That's that's not a good sign. You notice how it's not having any of you?
Took my testosterone.
Oh no! That's why I was willing to let Christian be 5 feet. I was like, we can have the most beautiful, horrible trans representation imaginable. We made him the most disgusting trans man we could. He became every imaginable shade of wrong.
Y'all get yourselves geared up as appropriate, and here momentarily you will hear the telltale sound of the engines of the Ranger hovering on the helipad above. You all head up.
And it is Amira in the pilot seat.
It sure is.
Oh my god. Wait, whoa.
How does she look?
Not great.
I point at Amira and go, you here, good? Okay?
Dark circles under her eyes, and go ahead and take perceptions if you would like.
I'd like to smell.
That is part of perception. So
7 out of, I think it's 40 now.
I don't see anything. Mine's 16 out of 12.
the
I'm not rolling
cockpit
shit.
is closed, so there's
How much do these cost again?
what?
I just want to know how much combat stamps cost for later when I buy them later. These are nice.
I need combat stamps cost. I need more of those drugs.
Fell for the addiction immediately.
I was thinking,
I
it's like you're
love
really fucking...
the gritted teeth.
Yeah, it's like, these are really nice.
I also love you're a changeling. You can like change your physiology and you're still addicted to drugs.
The drugs had more.
Oh yeah, speaking of, Do you have like an addiction personality, given that it's already affecting you?
I don't. No, I don't.
Okay, good. That's good. I probably could have asked beforehand. That's on me, actually.
Avery does have alcoholism, so you know.
If you need to stay in a facility for a while, that's on me. The cost will be footed. Fret not.
Christian, I don't know what you have noted down for combat stim injector, but if you don't, 2,000 a pop.
Slay. Okay. I'll subtract that.
2, 3, 4, 5. We just blew through 10,000 credits that quick.
Who the fuck is we?
Well, we all took one.
No.
That's true. We blew through Christian's 10,000 credit. That's so right. We did that as a group.
If you tell
Royal
Nesbitt,
Flush Savings Account.
he gives you $2,000 if you tell him how much they cost.
He doesn't. Christian doesn't know that number.
I was
That's
like,
an
otherwise-
auto order system.
Yeah.
I don't pay attention.
That's on, yeah.
You could also comp it through our Royal Flush funds, but
Yeah, actually, that Royal Flush Fund exists for Christian to abuse. He has the finance skill. That's all just him, like, oh, we all have access to this, and then he's just rolling it.
For those of you that rolled perception, though,
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
you didn't see it.
I don't.
Did you roll like a crit fail?
16 out of 12.
on what?
Perception.
Perception? Oh.
So
I
yeah,
haven't
you
rolled
can
that
just
yet.
tell visually that Amira is a little bit off, but like not terribly more so than usual. You get in the back of the plane. You're ready. You, as you pass by, you do smell alcohol even through the closed cockpit.
Nesbitt's attraction to Amira goes down yet again.
You see visible dark circles under her eyes, and pupils slightly uneven.
Oh my god.
Beautiful.
One slightly more dilated than the other.
I text the group chat, and I just say, please wear your seatbelts.
The one that without.
Without Amira.
You know, do we have a group chat where it's every combination of without one person?
Yeah, we have one without one. We're that friendly.
And everybody thinks they're the one who doesn't have a group
No,
chat.
it's got to be obvious. There's like 6 of us. It's obvious, right? It's
Everyone pisses
Everyone's
off someone.
I'm like I
Five
see
group
5.
chats.
Yeah, you see all 5 chats. You're just like, wait a minute.
You're like, wait a second.
There are 6, but everyone sees 5.
So, you all hop into the back of the plane.
Christian will go up to her and, like, give her a kiss on the cheek, sort of rest his forehead against her and go, like, you got another one in you. We're gonna be okay.
Okay.
Oh my god.
He'll close the door and they'll look at her.
Do I need to go in there and
Slap her around a little bit.
Can you?
curing?
Can you cure? You can try. I don't think it would hurt.
I'm gonna go in there.
Okay.
Hey, Amira.
What's up?
Any chance you want to feel better?
I feel great.
Do you though?
This is... Fuck yeah, I do.
Are you feeling well enough to pilot the plane safely?
I woke up at 4 a.m. with 75,000 credits in my account and instructions to go somewhere. So, like...
Any chance you could potentially be a little more sober in this moment? With some help? Some assistance?
I don't think that'd help. If I'm going to be honest with you, it's 4 a.m. I'd already be tired. Like, this is good. This is energy up. We are in it.
Yeah, most drunk people say I function better
We
like
are
this.
in it. I'm good. I'm good. Go ahead. Strap in. Strap on.
Can I hear that?
Yeah, this is not private. Myra's not keeping
Her just on the intercom saying this.
to.
I'll back out of the cockpit, close the door.
Rio's
There is
snoozing.
no helping that. There's no helping that.
Put your seatbelts on.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good day to not take fall damage.
I'll just grab onto someone, I guess.
Grab onto someone.
Oh, Gwen Stacy, you so good.
This is when you learn
Hey,
that
yo.
Nesbitt's duster is actually a parachute.
Rio's asleep
Right
in
in
her
there like
chair.
Moon Knight.
Okay.
Moon Knight with guns.
Yeah, you're gonna sleep like a baby through this whole thing, aren't you?
Maybe she has her head leaned on maybe Felix in his hard ass armor. She snogged.
And his hard ass.
Hard ass.
You can flick that and break your finger.
All right. Vic straps in.
Strapping in.
Click.
All right. Myra says, all right, kids, 45 minutes.
Hey, Myra, what are we getting into exactly?
Felix, don't distract her.
Shut the fuck up.
75,000 credits worth of trouble.
Oh, we're fucked. All right.
Says, I'm gonna drop you guys off at the pool, and then we're gonna have some fun in the sky for a little bit. Let me know when you're all done, and trip home's paid for.
Okay.
I gotta tell you, that Lennox guy is richer than I thought.
Paid for by Paris. All right.
I know he's a pilot, but like, you think he needs more work done now?
We'll ask him when we get there. How's that sound?
Yeah, maybe.
We'll talk to him for you, Myra. Put in a good word.
Sure, fucking rocks. Thanks.
All right, we're gonna close the comm now.
Cool. I'll fly.
Have fun.
Sure you will, sweetheart.
Sweetheart.
We feel it go backwards for a second.
You're like,
I meant more along the lines of she's already flying. We're on the ground.
Yeah, flying's like jazz. You just need to put some more stuff in. So, the ship accelerates, you take off, and you feel the familiar feeling of going suborbital. You've got 45 minutes before you get there.
Snoozing.
yeah, I think Nesbitt catches some shut eye on the flight. Or anyone else is tweaking.
Felix is I can't shut my eyes.
Yeah, they don't. That's fine. At some point, they get so dry, you'll get a little water. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
So, we have no idea.
No, I mean, granted, I can only imagine whatever happened in the desert kind of sparked some things. We saw a lot of nobles out there, and being kind of off radar, and maybe someone caught wind about maybe Boss Lady vanishing for a little bit, which is this terrifying part. But I don't even know. What was the last time we were in Concord? Were we?
Yeah, a while ago. I mean, we meet there on occasion with Jamie.
That's right. Oh, crap.
Yeah, my worry is right now it looks like that's where a lot of the resistance is currently making operational decisions out of. They push here, it's one less place.
I'm just afraid that Jamie's actually there still in Concord, though. That's terrifying.
It's likely. I mean, that's only another good reason for Paris to call on our help.
Is there anyone else we can ping that we might be able to talk to? Jamie, Paris. What about Theodora?
Worth a shot.
I'm going to call on the secure line.
All right. You, comm in via the secure line.
The customer you're trying to reach is not available. Please call back 19T2.
We're going in blind.
The customer you're trying to...
All right, so I'm going to say that we better be prepared to come in hot. So I don't know how close we're actually going to get to landing, which means we might end up taking fire while we're there.
If Noble's there, do we have a plan?
We all gang up on one of them and hope it's enough?
Sure.
And Nesbitt has his hat down. He pulls it up. I think we need to whittle down one of them instead of trying to take out whoever's closest.
So do we go for a big or for a grunt then? I put that in quotes.
I think we go for a big. Because think about it, every time we fight one of the nobles, there's like 3 of the big ones, and they have trouble making more.
If we can take one of them out, it would be quite a boon if we think we can. And if the other 2, if your prediction is right, if they don't take us out faster.
Felix asked Wendy, when we get close to the drop zone, is there any way you can see how many like comms are going off on our side that are familiar in wavelengths? Is that possible?
I've been analyzing, Felix. It would appear as if most of Concord is currently cut off from satellite communication networks.
Oh, have they been EMP'd?
No, you can jam.
Specific areas.
Oh, okay.
That means they can't teleport in or out, though.
True.
Can Christian take a look-see?
Yeah, I'll do a little surveillance, a little sweep. It is a 12 out of 49.
With a 12 out of 49. Clairvoyance?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is visual. Okay.
And audio.
And audio. Yes, that is true. Clairaudience. Projecting your senses toward Concord. Slightly more difficult given that you're on a moving plane and you kind of got to adjust miles at a time, but eventually you get a good pace. Is there anywhere in particular you want to look, or do you just want an overview of Concord itself?
Just an overview.
Okay. Then what you see, definitely not good. Antaran transports are swarming over the city. You see mass artillery strikes. You see a rough generalization of lines here and there, but what concerns you is that there appear to already be pockets forming in the city itself. Fire is uneven. The Antarans appear to be moving in rapidly, and they do not appear to care about destruction to Concord itself. However, you do see one encouraging sign. Across one section of Concord, you see an utter dome.
Oh, shit. There is an absurd amount of Antaran troops. This is going to be a big one.
Do you see any noble members?
Not specifically. Wasn't really looking that close, though.
So the city's under full attack. How are we supposed to get in?
Well, we drop. Probably is the plan.
Like parachute in?
Or no, Amira can land us. This is VTOL.
Yeah, but how's she gonna get in without getting shot down?
Oh, she's slippery.
I'm good.
She's got that drunken master.
Standing back here like this, I'm good.
You turn the comms off.
This plane's autopilot's pretty good. Like judders and turbulence, and she crawls on all fours back to the...
Ooh, I'm gonna try and find Paris. That's probably our job. We'll need to meet up with Paris specifically to get the rest of the orders. Unless, or I'll ask, does Amira have a spot that she knows she's taking us for sure, or just the city?
Says, I got an address.
Oh, shit. Okay, then we're good.
After a few minutes of talk over the plans and discussion over what may be happening, I think I've got this right if I remember correctly, but... Oh, let me check you, Vic.
Are we just checking? This episode is brought to you by Dang. That's good root beer. The original.
Can you read the ingredients?
All of them?
That'll kill time.
Every single one.
Carbonated water, sugar, natural and artificial flavors, color added, citric acid, xanthan, gum, sodium, benzoate.
Xanthan gum is one ingredient.
Oh, yes.
How do you feel about Red 40 getting banned?
How do I feel?
Just kidding.
I think actually only one of you does have it now.
What?
Serendipity?
Danger sense.
Oh.
I'd never been.
I forgot to give Felix that. Dang it.
Yeah, I was like, you don't have it? I don't think Vic has it now.
Dude, I was looking at enhanced time sense instead of combat reflexes, and it goes from 15 points to 45. And
You're right, it does. You feel that familiar feeling begin spiking in your gut and growing.
Oh boy, I'll go up to tell Amira. A little, like a red exclamation point will appear on my visor to display to outward, and I'll go tell Amira, I think we're being followed or tracked.
I don't know, this plane's pretty good.
Head on a swivel, asshole, and then I'll close the
Okay,
door.
all right, I'll ping radar.
Nothing but a sea of red.
Yeah, the radar's broken. There's like
40 missiles coming at us.
they should have said 42.
Give me a minute. So you're gonna take her role. Okay. Couple quarters.
Couple what?
Quarters.
What's a quarter, Amira?
It's like birds, almost.
So they got drones on us?
I said birds. Like food, unless you don't think birds are real, but...
Amira, we can talk about birds later.
Weather forecast ahead says it's storming, though. There shouldn't be birds. Hang on. This.
You didn't see any rain, right? When you were clairvoyancing?
No, it's raining and thundering. It is storming over there.
It is storming over
Okay.
there. Who amongst them can do weather magic?
Aapeli.
There shouldn't be birds up here. Hang on.
Fucking
How do we know it's
tell by
magic?
Iron Man or something? Like,
Maybe there's like a storms happen with technology.
Oh. Radar cross-section hazard consistent with...
Do you want to shoot him anyway?
Hey,
Just for funsies, between you
Amira,
and me?
can you use your words?
Says... It's fine. It's fine. I told you. It's fine. We'll be
Doesn't
fine.
sound...
We'll be fine. They're flying in a storm. We're flying in a storm. We can barely see each other. Like, it's fine.
Can I clairvoyance the...
In the direction of the radar?
I'm going to do that too, actually.
Yeah, go ahead.
12 out of 49?
Isn't that what you did last time, too?
What about a 49?
I mean, it's a pretty average roll.
Yeah, I was like, it wouldn't necessarily be unusual.
Fuck it, I'm gonna lock mine. Why not?
Luck?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Why is this one? I need dice.
What are you doing?
It's a 16. I don't see anything. I need.
Do you want to
dice.
use my luck?
Can I?
Yeah.
That's better. What is that? 5 and 10? Okay.
No, 11.
Plus 1 plus 9, so it's an 11 out of... Good God. 26.
Okay.
Thank God for the amplifier.
With 11 out of 26 and 12 out of 49, the both of you begin to peer in that zone indicated by the radar. And while it is indeed storming pretty hard down there, you do see, at first, just the slight silhouette of, but then peeking through the clouds slightly, you see the form of 2 Antaran stealth fighters hiding just inside the cloud cover.
Are they hovering at that point? Just
They're keeping speed.
Okay.
Following us.
Well below where you are currently at.
But they're keeping up with us. Is that really that fine? Is that?
Oh, come on. You see him with your own eyes.
That's not really very stealthy of them.
It's a whole misconception. It's because you see it on radar. It's not how it's supposed to look. This is so boring. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
I know, it's meant to look like something else.
No, it's not meant to look like anything. It's just the electronic stealth. It's,
Yeah, the radar cross-section of a stealth fighter is like, legitimately, when I say like a quarter or like a dime, like I do mean a quarter or a dime visibility on radar.
Wow.
Stealth planes are insane, but yes.
But with your eyeballs.
sponsor us, U.S. military.
Don't tempt them.
I'll make another Top Gun for you right now.
The U.S. military is always trying to recruit young people.
Hey, young man.
Hey, young man.
I bet you're experiencing some of that male loneliness.
Do you want to feel camaraderie? Almost contractually obligated camaraderie?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anybody able to do anything about that?
I can do lightning. I can shoot one of them with lightning.
I forgot that you can do lightning.
I can do lightning.
Does it get enhanced with the storm already?
Does it?
Yeah, sure.
Doesn't say anything about it on here.
It doesn't say anything about it, but it would be neat, so I'll give you it.
Before you do it, I need you to say, do you know what happens to an Antaran stealth fighter when it gets hit by lightning? The same thing that happens to everything else.
Whoa!
That's from X-Men.
Yeah.
When Storm says that to Toad.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, if my Max was here, foaming at the mouth. Someone mentioned X-Men. He quotes that to me all the time, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have a stroke.
You're like, yeah, shut the fuck up.
So there are 2 of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're kind of hovering underneath us, keeping...
Paired off just under the cloud cover, seemingly waiting for you to descend.
Okay, so I'm gonna just kind of take aim at one, like the one on the right. And I'm gonna shoot lightning at it.
Yeah, get the ass.
Hold on.
I definitely forgot to add my
Hold
time
on.
into that. That's okay.
To make a roll
I saw what
for
I needed to see.
lightning.
That's all that matters.
We have Rio coins, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
It's noted. It's listed.
Get noted.
Uh-oh.
Get noted.
Get listed.
10 out of 21.
Okay, 10 out of 21. Okay, which one did you use?
These dice fucking suck dick.
Are you talking about like particle beam
Did you
or
minus?
lightning?
Did you minus one or did you re-roll one die?
I re-rolled one die.
You re-rolled a die. Okay.
Oh, thank you for keeping track.
Are you doing particle beam, Bronwyn?
No.
That'd be so fucking sick. Just like open up the fucking hangar door and just.
No, it's the lick of the finger.
So, you
Please don't. Please be nice to me.
you're trying to shoot lightning outside of a vehicle moving very fast in the upper atmosphere.
I have a
This is
Dynacord bulletproof
make-believe.
suit. The deluxe bulletproof suit.
I'm aware you have a bulletproof suit. Okay. So I'm also going to need you to roll HT here real quick.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. If you want to shoot him.
9 out of 17.
So, you halfway open the ramp, depressurizing back there. Granted, the majority of you are wearing things that are fine. Vic isn't, but
Your ears pop.
it's cold as fuck out there, and there's very little breathable air. So you hold your breath.
It was okay when we were in the desert.
Well, there's a difference between heat and cold and lack of oxygen. So you hold your breath and you take aim,
I just flip one of them off.
and far down below you see that bolt of lightning enter the cloud. A brief sputter of fire and smoke rise up above the cloud.
Unlucky lightning strike. They should have been flying in the clouds.
Mother Nature got me again. Clairvoyancing, what did Christian and Felix see?
Pew pew.
You indeed see Vic's lightning strike connect true onto the right side engine of the stealth fighter. Its engine pops, sputters, and they begin to lose altitude. That one still flies, but it begins to break away and retreat.
Cool, now we only got one to worry about. Ha ha, good job.
Yay.
That was like $4 million worth of damage. Excellent work.
Thank you.
All right, sick.
Oh my god.
I can handle one.
Mara, how long until we actually get to the drop zone?
Like 3 minutes.
Oh shit. All right, you're up. You're ready.
We're already geared up.
Well, no, I mean,
Yeah, I gotta begin descent.
Sure, but Vic, do you want to do that again?
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe I should try doing the other one.
See, you got it. I'll start descent.
Yeah, and again, is it like a lot for you to just throw a missile at it anyway, or?
We got the cannon, we got the auto cannons, we got the missiles. I got like 2 bombs in the cargo bay.
maybe we should save that just in case for ground enforcements.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Maybe.
Unless we're quite literally afraid she's going to hit one of our own.
Just so you know, Reese, I used my luck. But I am gonna shoot lightning at the other one, 9 out of 21. And I'll do another HT.
Okay.
Oh, fuck yeah. 7 out of 17 for my HT check.
Holding on a little bit more securely and a little bit more prepared now for the lack of oxygen. Even with Amira's more sudden descent, your aim remains true. And again, in the clairvoyance, you see this one strike the rear engine. See it briefly begin to drift sideways, and then the plane flips on itself and begins to
Hey.
Now we're talking like
fall downward.
$100 million worth of damage.
Scrumptious.
Put it on my tab, you filthy animals.
Closing the door again, the cabin repressurizes.
Why is it so cold in here now?
Oh, there we
Sorry.
go. We're about to land.
Amira begins heading downward toward Concord. She briefly takes a slightly more circular descent. Says, sorry, I got, like, guys aiming at me.
Casual. Simply casual.
Yeah, that's fine. Like I said, this is good. We got a good plane. You got a good pilot. Thank you.
You do you, girl.
You're
it becomes
fantastic in every way.
quickly clear that you are descending toward the Utter Dome. They're going to open that up for me, right?
Your guess is as good as ours.
You can land inside of it, right?
That's not how Utter Dome works.
She's
It's
a good.
not
She
everybody.
said she was a good pilot.
Yeah, I'm a good pilot, but, like...
Okay, I radio into, like... How does that work? If I try to radio into anyone down there in the Utter Dome? Nothing?
Usher.
Utter?
Radio will not get through.
Let's just jump down there and they'll open up, right?
Yeah, let's jump.
How big does it look? If
And we slide down the fucking
This
dome
covers, like, a city block and a
bird
half.
You know the plan.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump.
Oh, okay, cool. Good plan. Jump. Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Felix can't go alone.
Avery fucking
Did you really jump?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
grows wings, grabs a parachute, and then is basically...
Grows wings
The wings are so I can direct
I
myself.
love that you are taking a parachute away. Love that you are, for no reason, -1 parachuting this entire plane.
Oh, never mind. I'll just grab my wings.
No,
You
go ahead,
can.
get the parachute.
You never know, we might need it later.
How many parachutes are there?
Enough.
There are 7.
Okay, sure. Take one. Fuck them.
That would have been Felix's parachute. How's that sound?
Who wants to help me? Help me
Wait a
down.
second.
I have catfall,
I
so
forgot
you
to
can
roll for
drop
that.
me.
I forgot to roll for that. There are 4.
4 parachutes?
Parachutes.
Okay, never mind.
Amira prepared for.
Oh my god, Amira.
It's an ethical question. Who gets the parachute?
We have 7 people who regularly fly in this fucking plane, and you only have 4.
I didn't have a lot of time. Do you know how long it takes to pack these things?
What takes to count these
We have
things?
never used a parachute.
True. Yeah, she's like, you have to repack it every time, and none of you have ever used a parachute. You're welcome. There's 4.
I just thought about the people that I liked and then packed like that many.
Sorry, this was not in character. This was me talking in my Kennedy voice.
Okay. Well, no, I am talking in Amira right now. That is all said.
Are there enough parachutes for the people who would need one?
Nesbitt desperately needs one.
Jingwei does not ask. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're fine. Says I counted. Put one on if you need it.
Are we just gonna let Felix, like, find us? Because he just jumped already.
Christian's already out.
Oh,
Yep.
shit. All right.
Christian followed me.
Jingwei.
Runs and jumps.
Avery fucking flies on out.
I just pictures a mutant sees Mutant Ninja Turtles. He jumped.
Vic will strap on her parachute and jump out.
You don't need a parachute. Yeah, I do. You have catfall.
How close are we to the ground?
A cat will die from this height.
I was thinking it was like the thing you had where you just don't take...
like feather falling.
Yeah, like you just don't take
where it
fall
just
damage.
goes slower. Yeah.
On my feet, and my bones are now shattered.
Me from the 747. No, you'll be fine. Just yes.
I have feather fall.
I have feather fall.
Goodbye.
Rio can feather fall?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Okay.
So yeah, if you jump out like after me, you notice for some odd reason you're falling faster than I am.
Christian's like head first. And he's like, he'll just look at you as he passes you. Yeah, right.
Okay,
They'll
the
readjust.
suit would still be heavy enough. I feel like even if you're light in the suit doesn't have feather fall.
How's that work, Reese?
Well, he just said faster.
Yippee.
True, faster.
Yeah, you.
And Christian's being dragged to hell actively because of his choices.
So you are falling into the city of Concord right now, and there is active gunfire farther in the distance. Right now, the zone you're falling into is somewhat safe, but gunfire and artillery looming in the distance. A lot of you land and begin to regroup.
Whew. Never get used to that. Shaking up a little bit.
You see a couple of resistance squads moving past you with ammo and weapons, running toward the lines, making your way toward the dome. You did not land far, only a couple minutes jog. You hear the people around you, and it does not seem like a fairly well-organized thing.
Looking, scanning. Do I see anyone familiar? Need to take that percept.
Yeah, do these guys look ragtag, or do they look like an organized force?
You see only some regular-looking uniformed combat gear. Scant few do have standardized combat gear, as most of the rest of them look to have whatever they could pick up.
I'll turn on Battlefield Exemplar. 8 out of 48.
What does Battlefield Exemplar do?
At this level, I have no idea.
Sick.
The base is +1 to all combat-related roles.
Those batteries.
So it's kind of like leadership?
Yes.
Speaking of that,
Yeah, but it expands further.
is anyone calling leadership?
I didn't keep it post-nerf.
I still have mine.
Hell yeah.
I'll claim leadership.
I figured somebody else would keep it.
5, 6, 7, 8 Reese out of observation, which is
Okay.
makes it 13. So 8 out of 13.
Okay. I'll go by talent here.
My current talent level should be something like 17.
Then you can target up to 17 people with this.
Yay.
You're getting not only your team, but a fair amount of the people around you
Yay.
in with your Battlefield Exemplar here.
Do those people change? Like, as people come in and go out of a range, does that improve?
Are you asking, do they have to be within your range in order to maintain that bonus?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, they did. They have to maintain their range to you in order to maintain
If
that.
someone goes out and someone else comes in, is the new person affected?
The new person is affected.
And if we leave and come back, we're affected.
If you leave, you lose it. If you come back, you're in.
It's like an AoE.
Yes, it is AoE connection, essentially.
I feel so connected to you, Christian.
Right on.
Did you just say right on or my God?
Right on.
As you continue to proceed toward the other dome, you begin to hear gunfire much closer.
Oh boy.
In the other no? Oh no, because sound can't get in and out.
Sound cannot get in and out. You'd like to roll a perception.
11 out of 40.
Mine was 8 out of 13. Observation.
I got 8 out of 16.
10 out of 14.
So, difficult to tell with the amount of combat going on in this city, but it appears to be coming from one of the storefronts next to the other dome, inside the building. You would assume anywhere from 5 to 8 people.
I state this information to the homies.
Should we have our rogue go do a little peeky?
I'm on it.
Sneaky peeky.
Sweep and clear, my friend.
Okay, so I'm going to enter my shadow form.
See real quick. We actually made the magic necklaces that allow us to talk to each other, right?
You did take time to do that. I remember that specifically.
I'd like to think that they're all different little gemstones for every member. I think that's cute.
It's all our birthstones.
Oh.
9 out of 33. I'm going, well, not really ghost, but you get it. I just fall into the shadows.
As you begin to approach, you get yourself low. Make sure that your weapon is at the ready.
And that's going to be, that's a hard one. Do I want my ripper club? No, it's going to be the one thing that I haven't used in so long, monowire multi-blade. Cut through anything.
As you draw closer to the action, you see a few resistance members posted outside the building in cover. They don't appear to see you as you approach. As you wait, they are talking with each other.
I'm gonna listen in. 12 out of 32 for audience.
Sarge, do you have any idea what the fuck is going on here? Look, I'm gonna tell you the same thing that I've told everyone else that's asked me that question. We have not gotten a radio communique in the last hour. Last orders are, hold the line, get up front, wait for further instruction. I am waiting for further instruction. Okay, but do you have any idea who's gonna give us that instruction? I'll know it when someone with rank comes and tells me.
Do I bamf it?
Do we know who that's gonna be? Do we know if we can fucking trust it? Look, right now, we trust each other. All right?
Beautiful.
Now kiss.
Because we're all that we have.
By the way, Johnson, you have beautiful eyes today.
Reese, really quick, before I do anything else, I'm gonna clairvoyance inside. Ooh, that's not good. That's a fail. I didn't do it.
I didn't do it.
I'm blind.
Okay. Well, you try to put eyes into the building,
Can't
but
see shit.
yeah, it's dark in there. It's dark in there. That building has no power. You hear gunfire, but you heard that from out here.
I'm gonna pull a Peter Pan. He posts on the lobby. Psst, hey!
They all point their guns at you.
I pop my head out.
Who the fuck are
Easy, easy, easy. And like, I make it to where you can see my face from my visor.
Who the fuck are you?
Oh damn, I'm easily forgettable. I forgot. What would I have to help show rank? Because I know we have to have something.
Show your
Your
cool
hog.
You're a mercenary. What
royal
rank do you
flesh.
have?
You're a hawk.
Whip it out, dude.
Rip it out and just, hey guys.
Show your cool royal flush mercenary guild badge.
If you get naked, they'll know you from the naked baby money.
How would they know that?
Oh my god!
How do they know that?
Everybody knows
It's the
that.
naked baby guy. It's him.
Holy shit, it's the naked baby guy.
I go, Felix Beaumont here, mercenary for kind of hire, royal flush. I do show the card.
Okay, what the fuck are you doing here?
Trying to help you out, evidently. You guys seem kind of posted up here, a little locked in. What's going on inside the building?
Says, look, it's complicated.
So is my relationship with my aunt. But anyways,
Why'd you bring it up?
Have you met Felix?
He's looking for a
He's
chance.
like a vegan.
Yeah.
He's gotta tell people as soon as he meets them.
Look, kid, we got people in here shooting each other left and fucking right.
but you can still tell who's who, right?
Nuh-uh. Everything went to shit about an hour ago.
I put on my comm so you guys can hear those.
They're dead.
Well, yeah.
I put on my I pulled out my necklace to him like a mic.
Say that again?
Comms are dead. Can't hear me on here. I got my wave list and I like relaying it to my group.
Magic shit, nice. He says, okay. Says, look, I don't know who the fuck I'm talking to. Everything went to shit about an hour ago. Everyone here's got no fucking clue what's going on. We've lost contact with General Lennox. Everything inside that big old fucking dome, that's Kanan.
Oh,
So it's not a Pelly.
Something happened in there. I don't know if he's keeping everything else out or if he's keeping something in. I don't know.
So the dome kind of just went up behind you guys while you were out here then.
It went up. We lost contact with all command. Our lines fucking fell apart.
Do you know if anyone's been able to go in or out of the dome, or has it just been sealed the whole time?
If anyone's gone in there, I don't got a fucking clue. I'm just trying to secure the lines that we've got. We're finding squads that are shooting each other, but bad thing is we've got no idea if they're shooting at us because they got no idea what the fuck is going on, or if because they're fucking bad guys. I don't know.
Oh my god, that's wild. Okay. When was the last time you heard from Linux?
Says, like I says an hour ago.
Where was you though?
Says, command post inside that dome. Says, like I said, I don't know if Kanan's keeping everything in there or if he's keeping everything else out.
You guys need any help with this building here, or can I go check out the dome?
Says, look, I got no idea how many guys are in there. I don't know which ones are ours, and I don't know which ones we got to be shooting at. I'm waiting to see who comes out, see if we need to shoot them.
Keep on the line. You're fighting the good fight.
Says, yeah, it really feels like it.
I talk through the fucking thing. Hey, so, since you're stealthing, can't you continue to stealth farther and figure out who it is?
Well, if they don't know, how am I gonna know?
You fucking listen into their conversation, and figure out.
You mean boom boom die, you bastard? Boom boom boom? that's all I got. Felix will go ahead and try to investigate a little bit, but he's not gonna do any fighting. He's just gonna see what's actually happening on the inside. So I sneak in real quick.
I take it if you've continued advancing, yes, you have reached the edge of the utter dome.
Hey, Rio, what if you hit it really hard with your hammer?
Wouldn't that break it?
No. Well, maybe. But I want in. Maybe it'll just, like, ring, and then they'll know.
Nesbitt gets out a shovel, starts digging.
Avery shifts her eyes for telescopic vision, and I'm gonna see if I can see anything in the utter dome.
Reese, common sense. Does Felix know with his mana dampener if he like touches one thing of like a spot that just turns it off there, or would it just shut down everything?
So, it's with your mana dampener, it is certainly going to make it easier to get into the dome. Exactly how much easier depends on the mage.
Okay. So I do radio that in. I'm like, I could kind of weaken a portion of it, but I don't know how much it's gonna help.
Okay, but 9 out of 14 to see with my telescope eyes if I see anything.
No light, no sound, no nothing gets through the dome.
Never mind. I just squint at it real hard.
You squint at it real hard and you get more dome.
That dome's really dome.
Is the dome sheer, or is it? Cause I'm seeing like a fuchsia dome.
That's a good picture.
I see it
yeah,
too.
that's a good picture.
Is it see-through?
No.
No. Okay.
No light, no sound, no air.
It's like
nothing gets
Chow
in.
when they're evolving in Sonic Adventure Battle 2.
It's been a long
What
time
a
since
pull.
I've
That's
seen
a
a
good
Chow
one.
evolve.
That's a good pull.
But no light, no sound, no air. Nothing gets in through the dome.
Rio's gonna do a running. She's gonna back up some feet, and she's gonna run, and she's gonna bonk.
Okay. As you begin to do that, Felix, you go inside the storefront.
Still in my shadow form.
Thoroughly been ravaged.
Ooh, this isn't good.
I was gonna say I wanted Nesbit to come up to the storefront with Felix and go in
You can.
with him.
Okay.
Can I do stealth too?
Go ahead and roll stealth. Yeah.
It's not bad. It's 11 out of 30. It's not bad. I was looking at the numbers wrong. I thought it was a critical fail.
The both of you head into the back door of the storefront. You slide under, you go through.
You know, Nesbit, we haven't been on many misadventures as of late. This is interesting.
I hope we can kill some guys together.
Sure. All right. Wherever floats your boat, man.
As you enter in, you hear errant shotgun and rifle fire.
In our direction or just further into this building?
Further into the building.
Okay.
Okay, I think that one's on our side.
And then you hear the roar of a cankrite, and then one of the shotguns falls silent.
Oh, God.
OC, remind me, are Kinkrites, are they a people who will, like, work with whatever, or are they typically...
Depends on whether they're in a clan or they're clanless.
Which more than likely it would be a clanless, because I thought
if they're in a clan, they go with clan decisions usually.
Either way, probably a mercenary.
So I think it's probably going to try and kill us. Reconnaissance-wise, we just need to know what's in here. We don't need to fight it, Nesbit. We should probably regroup. This isn't our fight to have. It's our fight to see. Not our fight to be inside of.
Our guys are getting killed.
Our guys?
Getting that mercenary stare.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nesbit's like, well... Aren't you just the littlest bit intrigued?
Don't do that to me. You know I am.
Don't you just want to see what's going on?
Yeah. All right, fuck it. Let's go.
Come on, brother.
You enter inside further. Rio, you... The dome. A small crack right where you hit it.
I didn't think it would do that. Holy shit.
What
That's
did you
really
roll?
impressive.
You have super strength.
I rolled a 7.
Real laying down the hammer. Good God.
Literally.
There's a small crack.
I guess you gotta keep busting.
Well, I don't want to make too big of a hole. What if, like, people...
Okay, but we can't get through a crack. Can we? We're not that much skinny legends.
Aren't you like goo, though?
I could get through it, yes.
You go... Why don't you go in,
Okay, Avery is gonna
and then have Kanan, like, come and...
Go up.
goo up. I'd already put myself as homogenous for injury tolerance, so...
You'll be able to, should be able to contact us through the...
Give me a good HT roll.
You go.
Okay, HT.
Yes. Avery Vidal is giving me an HT roll.
My shape shifting is based on HT. That's why my HT is high.
Didn't you take a combat drug?
You sure did.
You're +2.
No, I should probably take mine.
11 out of... Then it'd be 30 for the +2.
Okay. With an 11 out of 30, this will hurt, but you will get through.
Okay.
That's how it is sometimes.
Yeah.
It do be like that.
You take 8 purely irreducible energy damage from sliding through a dome of pure energy.
Rio pops a squat near the crack, I guess.
Okay.
Hand on hammer.
Yeah.
I did that.
The two of you advance further into the storefront.
Is it probably one thing, though, when we go in here? When it's bad, run. There's no reason for us to fight. Nesbit.
But there's a little.
Nesbit.
But there's a little bit.
There's a little bit.
Yeah, what if you see somebody that's like really actually a noble guy?
One of the walls of the storefront, you're a large thud, and then cracks form in the wall.
Felix stares at Nesbit. Don't run in, please.
I'm not gonna walk in.
No, don't run in. I didn't say walk. I said run. Nesbit is taking the lead on that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna creep forward and kind of peek around into that door.
You peek around the corner, out of what appears to be the staff area, into the main area. It's dark, but not for you. You see, pretty close proximity, 6 bodies already on the ground. The counter of this storefront torn in half, and bodies pointing in different directions. Bullet holes all over the storefront. Behind the counter, there are 2 people. Further out near the entrance area, there is a Cankrite. Bloodied, armor damaged, and with no gun.
Can I see, is there any insignias or anything that tells me those 2 guys behind the counter, what side they're on?
Like a Target employee outfit.
Every single one of these people was not in Antaran uniform. A few of the corpses on the ground are in the Resistance uniform. One of the men behind the counter is in Resistance uniform.
Nesbit, you instantly hear in your head, what's happening?
Oh, can I talk back in my head?
Yeah, I have mind link.
I say, there's 2 Resistance members left and a pissed off Cankrite.
Does he have anything to show that he's Antaran?
He looks pissed as shit. There's a dozen bodies on the floor.
Nesbit, back out slow. This is not our fight.
Come on, man.
Fucking shit. Felix will slip in under the door, and I have to be able to see the Cankrite, so I activate my infrareds. I'm going to use my sensory control. There's no penalty for range. It's a 9 out of 19. So let's add 12. 9 out of 31. I want the Cankrite to think that there are more people away from the Resistance. So he goes off in that direction and just starts swinging at the air at them.
Okay. The 2 men appear to not have noticed your presence yet. Neither has the Cankrite.
I don't think we've seen a Cankrite in the podcast before.
No, we haven't.
R.I.P. Bakar. I miss my
R.I.P.
Cankrite.
you, real one.
Big gorilla lion man. Big gorilla lion man. Bipedal. At minimum, 7 feet tall. This one I would put closer to about 8'5".
Bakar was shorter. He was like 7 something.
Shorter for a Cankrite, 7 foot, like 3, I think.
Yes, it was like 7'3" or 7'4" or something like that.
So, take a few tense moments of silence here, and you draw the Cankrite's attention. You're muttering. Where are you? Cankrite pounds through one of the walls.
When I see it happen, I'm going to tell Nesbit, grab those guys and get the fuck out of here.
I'm gonna grab a bullet casing off the floor and flick it at one of the guys, and I'm gonna say, "Come on."
The 2 men crawl on all 4s, desperately trying to keep cover. You have slipped through.
Yes, I'm stealthing.
The scene before you. As I said, this is only about a city block. A lot of stuff's on fire.
Great.
You hear scant gunfire inside of this dome. It would appear as if there was a fight going on here, it's still happening.
Avery, did you get through?
Can I hear her?
Through the communicator stone? Yes, you can.
Got through.
What happened?
I relay what I've been seeing.
At the top of one of the buildings in there, one of the taller skyscrapers. At the center of the dome, you see Kanan holding up the
Zaddy.
dome.
He's always a zaddy.
Yes. They describe the carnage inside the dome.
Oh shit.
Damage to the buildings, damage to the streets. Sporadic gunfire still happening.
Rio turns to Christian and is like, maybe I shouldn't bust it down any more than I have. Should we go in? Or maybe Avery can ask Kanan to let us in?
If it's Kanan, that was my hope, although I don't know how long that could take, and we should probably get a move on.
Or do you want to try and take care of stuff outside?
There's nothing to be taken care of outside.
Are you sure?
I could bail out Lake Michigan. I sure could, with a bucket. That's certainly an option. As far as forward momentum goes, that is something. It's next to nothing, but that means that it's something. No, we need to solve, systemic issues. Is there enough for us to get through?
No, just Avery, because it was just like a little crack and they were able to... I can bust it through the remainder if you want, but I don't know the situation on either side. Like, if we want to let stuff out or in.
Yeah. If we get in, we can tell Kanan about it, and then he can fix it.
Maybe that's through. I'll go ahead and bust it down then.
Yeah, I have a camo net I can throw here. Hope nobody sees it. Although, will it still work? The dome? Will it let in radio then? Radio's off anyway.
It's a gamble.
I mean, the important shit's in there. I think we should probably get in there. That's my opinion.
Avery, can you make contact with Kanan? We'll try to get in from out here.
I'll try and find him.
Okay, he's at the top of the dome.
It's not hard. You see a man floating in the sky.
He's up there. Yep. So, what do you want to do about that person inside the dome?
So I am going to try and stealthily flying/clinging close to a building so that I'm less likely to be seen. Get up to Kanan. If he manages to see me, I want to put spade heart clubs across the top of my forehead.
Yeah, fuck Diamond.
Signaling, royal flush. Don't fucking smite me.
Don't smite me! You fly upward, trying to stick up against the skyscraper toward Kanan. The two of you, the men crawl toward you. The Concord is successfully redirected. Who the fuck are you guys?
We got him back out to their commanders out front.
I go ahead of them outside first, and I tell the guys on the outside, hold your fire. Let them walk out.
Okay.
When we get out there, I tell those commanders, I'm like, hey, there is a fucking pissed as shit Concord in there. I would say have everybody aim your guns right in that hallway and just wait for him. And unload the second you see him.
You sure?
How big? It's like a multiple story building, though, right? Are we just on the ground floor?
Yeah, it's ground floor. It's one story. It's not a big building.
So I tell him, no, the biggest threat we saw in there was the Concord. And I look at the two men that we just pulled out. Was there anything else you guys saw inside?
Look, we were posted up there. Orders were, hold the building, make sure no one gets through. Last thing we heard. We were just keeping things secure. We had heard shit had gone down to hell in the city. Another squad came in, asking us what was going on. Next thing I knew, our commander's dead, their commander's dead, everyone's shooting at each other. Lights out, nothing.
Can either of you detect a lie?
I think I still have mine.
I don't think I have detect lie.
I do have detect lie. I forgot I had that. Oh, that's a good roll, baby. 7. Out of... I forgot the nerf.
7 out of 5.
Might as well be. It's a 7 out of 7. That sucks.
Oh.
God.
Oh.
Your detect lie is 7?
Because my perception is 12, and I'm at a -5 for the talent.
Oh wait, is detect lie just like a -5 if you don't have the skill, but it's out of perception? Because let me do that, then I've got 40.
Felix over here doing the ocular pat down.
Oh shit, that's a 4, bitch.
Okay.
Their powers combined.
Yeah.
Combined.
Yep. Correct.
Combined.
We're all in this together.
Felix, it's tough to tell whether this guy's actually like giving you anything, really. I mean, he's so stressed out. But yeah, Nesbit, you're looking at him and you're piecing together the story he's feeding you. As fucked as things are, you think that the story he's giving you is the truth, but perhaps not the whole truth.
Do you give me the look like you don't trust him?
I look at you and I wink.
So mine, just to make this like to show that like it was more planned than just like cinematic. I mind leak tell you, should we just intimidate?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I go 3, 2, 1.
Like, whoa, what?
Talk.
The sergeant advances on him with this gun, and he's like, how many mags do you have? How much did you shoot in there?
9 out of...
What's intimidate out of, like, strength?
Intimidation is will-based.
Mine is 15.
So mine is going to be a 9 out of 20.
I'll let you stick with the intimidate. I don't think I could get a good roll.
Felix just gives him the Kubrick stare. Head down, looking up. Talk.
Both of you, how many mags you got? Like, spoke to a pack 5. How many did you shoot? I got 3 mags left. Give me a gun. Open it. He undoes the mag. Begins ejecting rounds from the mag. This is half a mag. You're telling me you spent almost 80 rounds in there. That Kankrite was like a truck. I didn't have any choice. Him. The other guy who's been silent up until now. How many mags you got? I didn't know what to do. I have all 5. Check him.
I love it, just like stumbled upon a mystery.
Yeah, I was like, we can't pass this up. I walk forward and I grab... Wait, what does he want me to check?
You're gonna let this fucking no-name NPC give you orders?
Don't. Instigator.
The royal indignancy corner over here. You're on.
I walk forward and I start rooting through his pockets. Take his mags out.
You take out 5 mags. He ejects one from his rifle. Sure enough, this man has not fired a single round.
Is he in uniform?
He's like a resistance, like ragtag.
Yeah, I was thinking this one is not wearing a uniform.
Yeah.
The other one is. I didn't know who to shoot.
There was only one Kankrite, wasn't there?
It says, there were a bunch of guys. He came in with a bunch of guys. Some of those guys are dead on the floor. I didn't know what the fuck to do. Some of them were wearing resistance uniforms. Some of them weren't wearing nothing. Well, not nothing, but...
Sexy.
I had no idea the commander was dead. I just wanted to leave.
Go ahead and detect that lie for me.
You're just gonna let Felix tell you what to do?
He's our leader.
Oh, you're right.
8 out of 35. Basically, what I want to know is, did this guy walk in with the Kankrite and then get scared because the Kankrite's on a rampage? Or did he walk in...
Nah, this guy's scared shitless. He's telling the truth.
Okay.
There's something you're not telling us. What is it? I cocked the gun.
What?
Oh, I see. It's a good cop, bad cop situation.
Yeah.
And like, look, I ain't got much time to be fucking around here. Says, you didn't fire any fucking rounds. Just sit down.
What aren't you telling us? Roll another intimidation.
Dex.
Danger sense or no?
Danger sense.
Let's go!
I'm going to use a luck.
In the meantime, Vic, Christian, and Rio were sitting next to the Utter Dome. Rio points at a building and is like, that used to be a really good sandwich place.
I got a 9 out of 30. Wait, what's my dex now, Bronwyn? I think it's 25.
Yeah. You didn't take a stim though, right? Yeah, so it's 25.
Yeah, 9 out of 25.
Mine is with danger sense. I don't know how that's going to help me modify, but other than that, it's an 8 out of 12.
I do have combat reflexes.
I do have enhanced time sense, but it's not really combat, so I don't know if that really works.
Enhanced time sense is like combat reflexes, but like not just combat, I think.
So that'd be 8 out of 20. Nice.
Look. Things went to hell in there real fucking fast, okay?
Oh.
You, and the sergeant all react.
I want to shoot this fucker in the head with my 50 caliber pistol.
In the head? Damn.
Do you have quick draw?
I think I do. I may have gotten rid of it because I have Gunslinger, which is essentially the same thing. Yeah, I had like 4 redundant shooter skills.
With enhanced time sense, that means I'm the first one to react. Before you shoot, so before Nesbitt shoots and before the commander shoots. 5, 6. Mine's gonna be a 10 out of 34 enthrallment.
Okay, they're still gonna shoot him.
I know.
Okay, but 10 out of 34?
Mm. And so I'm going to do enthrallment, and I'm with the reaction. Are you still just going to aim for the head, even though if you see him drop his gun?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, this guy's dead.
I tell him to fall.
You reach into his mind, only to feel something already there.
Ah, damn! That's crazy.
And it resists you hard.
Play the sinister noise.
Uh-oh. We're back in it, baby.
The Yellow King's back and he's madder than ever.
He's straight up mad.
You get that just a split second before his brains exit his body as Nesbitt and the commander.
And then I turn and shoot the other guy, too.
Oh, my God. Why him?
He was with him.
That doesn't mean anything. He's fine, Nesbitt.
I put my gun out and say, were you with him?
No, I swear.
Hang
I
on.
don't know what the fuck that guy was doing.
I'm going to reach into his mind,
I
too.
like how casual this... I'm going to kill this guy, too.
No, that's like, I'm going to kill him. He's dead. He's a dead man. All right, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to reach into his mind, too.
So proud. That's a real Aapeli.
Nothing there.
Real Aapeli.
You grab hold
Owls
pretty
right
easy.
here.
All right, nah, he's good. I let go.
All right.
Nesbitt, just so you know, just in case something happens, that man was being controlled like a puppet. Someone had a hold of his brains.
Who do we know that can do that?
That would be a psionic talent, or it could be magic.
Velar, Aapeli.
Valor does not
No.
Velar's not real.
Okay, remember, more Velars ended up being made.
That's a stretch.
You, Sergeant, his corpse over and pulls the grenade out that he was reaching for. Didn't make the pin. Good.
Did you guys happen to see anyone in particular in the field that gave you kind of a weird feeling other than that was like out of the uniform of the Antarians?
Look, all I know, 1 second, these were our fucking guys. Next second, they're shooting us in the back. I got no fucking idea.
Okay, well, I would say, you know what happened here. Don't engage that can cry at this point. There's not enough of you. Just try to make sure you don't have more sleeper agents.
Says, yeah, sure, I'll do that. All right, guy, reload your fucking magazine. Make sure you shoot next time. Come on.
All right, Nesbitt, let's go relay this to the group.
All right, hey, it was nice meeting y'all. I'll walk off.
Rest of you, you fly up to Canaan. He does sense you prior to your arrival. You're here. Good.
Hello.
We were called over here. What do you need us to do? Also, I relay that the other 4 are outside the Utterdome. I just slipped my way in.
I thought I felt something. I'm opening a door.
I'm opening a portal. Sorry, I've been playing a lot of Marvel Rivals.
Opening a portal. Hey, guys, Nesbitt and I are coming your way. Can you, help with that?
With what? You walking over here?
Yeah, what the fuck does help with that mean?
I don't know if he's going to close it. We're not close enough for you guys to just keep it open.
Vic will stand by the door.
You guys jog over there. And after a minute, you get in.
So, guys, guess what? There's some weird mindfuckery going on with a lot of the resistance men. Yay! And also a savage can cart running through a store. There's a joke in there somewhere. I just don't know
Why
where.
is he savage? Just because he's a Cancrite?
Yeah.
I was hoping that it was just in here.
Does he let down the whole dome?
No, he does not let
okay.
down the dome. He just, lowers his arms for a minute.
Who have you seen on the field that has been, some of the top threats, if you could say? Or at least anyone you know who could possibly do that you've seen?
Says, well, given that for some time I've been under this dome, We have little idea of the conditions out in the field at the moment.
Do you know what happened to Paris?
I still sense them down there.
Down where?
Points down toward the command post. Or what's left of it.
Oh, God. Okay, we should probably check that. Anyone else here that we should be aware of?
Says, there are more of us. As of right at the moment, it is Jamie, Theodora, Junko, and Paris. I have no idea who remains loyal to us, but there were some loyal troops, or at least we thought, down there with us.
So this was like an inside coup kind of thing.
Says, I have little sense as to exactly what it was. Comms got jammed by the Antaran forces, or we presume the Antaran forces, and then these turncoats made their move.
Okay. Well, Paris was radioing into us, so I feel like we should go to him. Keep up the dome. You're doing great. Do you need anything from us?
We can inject you with some stems if you want.
No.
Okay.
My orb is sustaining me fine.
Okay, so let's go, guys. Building, check it out. See if Paris and everyone's still alive. Yeah?
Yep. We'll meet there. Because y'all make it on the ground and I'll fucking glide my way down.
I'll clairvoyance it. 8 out of 49.
Okay. So, peering inside the damaged command post, you see more than 24 bodies, either on the steps outside or inside the various rooms. You see in the center, cornered up in one of the rooms, Paris holding up an energy shield, and Junko standing over a wounded Jamie.
Uh-oh.
You do not see Theodora.
Okay, which of us gets there first?
I don't remember Junko.
She's Rin and Jin's mom. And also the mountain hates her.
Okay, I don't remember.
Junko was from Campaign 1, so you might not have heard much about Junko.
She's a martial arts bitch immune to, like, everything, and you can't fucking psionically find her. She runs right through fucking magic.
Let's go help them, maybe?
Yeah, I want to go and...
Christian, do you see, like, enemies, or, like, what's going on in there?
Enemies inside.
Yep.
How many?
Four men stacked outside the room.
That's 4 of them? Do they seem to be, like, tall, noble people?
No, they do seem to be uniformed resistance people.
There's 4 losers outside.
Ooh, we can kill them at the same time, huh?
I can just make them go to sleep.
They're being mind controlled. I don't know how much that's gonna work. I tried to enthrall one, and it
Yeah, but that was psionic, and that's superpowers.
It still has to do with the mind, though.
Okay, well, I'm going into the building.
Jingwei is also going into the building.
Let me know if I get in there first, or if...
The building is where Jamie is?
The building is where Jamie, Junko, Paris, and Theodora.
Vic is also going into the building.
Me too.
Is there, like, a window? Because I'm flying from up the... Or, like, something on the roof?
There are a few windows outside, yeah.
Can I bust my way in instead? From a different angle?
Sure. Okay, let's combat order this. So,
enhanced time sense.
Anyone who doesn't have enhanced time sense goes after Felix. So, nobody else has enhanced time sense.
Correct.
Felix first. Okay, speeds.
Mine went down from 11.5.
9.
Take that combat stim, it'll go up by 1.
12.75.
13.75.
15.5.
I'm the slowest now. I'm sad.
Sorry.
Technically speaking, Felix would still be the slowest with 6.25.
Did you take points away?
And that's after the stim? Did you add...
That'd be 7.25.
Oh wait, I'm 9.5. Sorry.
He's the slowest rogue in existence.
Because they have to be slow and stealthy.
Yes.
Okay.
Like a stealth turtle.
Of all the people here, Felix is going first because of enhanced time sense, which, lucky you,
I'm going last.
Mr. 7.25. And then next up, Christian after that with 15.5.
Fast as fuck, boy!
And then mine is 12.75 right now.
Avery, Viv, and yours is 12.75?
Nope, mine's 10.
10, okay.
10
so it is
flat.
Still Okay, so Felix, Christian, Avery, Viv, Jingwei, Nesbit, Rio. So you all go into the building. We've established that. Felix, as you advance, you are acting first.
All right. I'm going to try and go for a double coup d'etat with my Assassin's Mono Blade and just shadow form and pop up, baby. 14 out of 34 for shadow form. I kind of slip into it, just whoop. 13.
You slide through the hall, silently approaching the 4 stacked outside the door. They wait tensely for their leader to pop up. You, however, pop up first. Right below the neck, 2 of them down. Christian advancing. Yours now. 2 remain.
I'll just psionic slurp. I'll go for IQ. They probably don't. Oh no, I'll go HT. They probably don't have a ton. How many meters away are they?
From your current position, advancing on them, they are roughly like 10 meters away.
Okay, I'll get as close as I can. I don't think that they have the guns to get through me. And then I'll do a drain strength. 7 out of 37. 47, sorry.
That's a 10. You've sapped their strength dry.
Yay. That one's stationary. That's my turn.
They collapse. Avery, you bust in through the window.
Okay.
1 man left.
I make sure to announce myself while I'm moving over so that Paris and Jamie don't well, Jamie's down on the ground. I'm going to move to Jamie's side, and I'm going to use my atomic level healing ability to, try and stitch together some of the wounds and stabilize while assessing her condition. I also have first aid. Do you want me to roll out of HT for shape-shifting or first aid for...
You're using your power, so power supersedes.
Okay. 9 out of 28.
With a 9 out of 28, you begin stabilizing Jamie, who does not look in good condition on the ground. Viv, advancing through the door, 1 man left.
I am going to use interportation on this last guy. And I am going to... What would be fun to take out of him?
His butthole.
Lungs. I'm gonna take his lungs.
We all have not killed anybody in a long time, and it's showing.
My guy's not dead yet.
I mean, also if you take out his trachea.
Yeah, but lungs are more dramatic.
Lungs are bigger.
They are.
You can see them go...
Interportation. Go ahead.
10 out of 22.
With 10 out of 22.
Can I interport them into my hand?
Clearly you can if you want.
Just like lung dangling off my hand.
You can if you want to.
Ew.
Clearly caught off guard by the sudden appearance of a man shoving blades through the 2 front men, and then the collapse of his teammate behind him. He looks on in terror as you see his lungs whistle and deflate as you hold them in your hands. And so does he.
That's so sick.
Gurgles on nothing, and then falls into shock onto the ground.
Somewhere in the world, John is just,
Feels a little tingle in the chest.
Yeah, Jingwei walks up on the last of the scene, grabs her pistol, and the ones on the ground.
Does that mean he loses what he slurped?
Yes. But I incapacitated him instantly, which is what I did.
I'm just saying that that's a waste.
It is not. I think it's fine.
Says, clear.
sup, Unc?
Says, too much. Too much. Powers down the shield. Says, I'm not even sure if you just killed good guys or not.
Nah, mind shield, or mind tricks and stuff. They're being mind controlled, man.
Says, yes, but were you sure they were being mind controlled, or were they just confused?
They're dead, it doesn't matter.
I would like to think it mattered to them, but it's at least going to wait for them to start shooting at us. Gather round. Gather round.
I feel kind of bad.
Oh, now you feel bad.
Jingwei says, you requested saving, this is saving.
I'm going to go ahead and help out with Jamie. What does it look like needs to be done?
Well, she has approximately 12 bullets through the back plate.
Good. That means they're not still in there. Oh, unless she was shot in the back.
She was shot in the back.
Ah.
Could I use interportation to take bullets out? Would that work?
Improvised, but yeah.
Can I be on standby, like, when Vic has done her psychic surgery to start patching wounds?
Sure.
In the meantime, Felix is going to give life support while he listens.
About 11 out of, like, 41 or something.
12 out of 34 life support.
How much is that nerfed since it's improvised?
You're going to be taking a -4 on the skill, but...
Okay.
Are you okay, Madam President?
No.
Use 11.
You've got Christians.
Thank you. Worse.
Worse.
You can use a Rio coin.
You can use another Rio coin, yes.
You have 1 reroll 1 die and then 2.
Okay, it's a 9 now out of
Which one did you use?
the reroll.
You begin searching for the bits. Soft clinking against the hardwood on the ground.
Felix just has, like, hands over life support style. I don't know how that would work otherwise, but...
Thanks. Ugh.
So, Paris, the confusion thing that we keep hearing about.
Yes, lots of that going around. How much have you heard?
Well, Nesbitt and I were at a storefront that I guess these guys were told to hold it down for a little bit. So next thing you knew that all of the men inside were, like, shooting each other. There's a giant cank right in there, though.
Okay, inside, outside? Where?
Inside.
Inside dome? Ah, shit. Ah, shit.
Yeah, Kanan said the same thing.
Yeah, found a couple guys. One of them, they were in a group, and all of a sudden they started shooting each other.
He says, well, there's that theory out the window. We thought it may have been some sort of psychic signal that originated from here. Figured we'd cut off the rest of the city, see if we could get it out, but...
What if it's something that once it worms in, it's in there?
Yes, well, then that's more complicated. And it's certainly going to complicate the defense of the city quite a bit.
Do we know any adversaries that can do that?
Unfortunately, yes. You might know them. They use rings sometimes. They just kind of do that.
Sao Hong.
Or, oh god, Wraithman.
Says, not names, not important right now. You know who they are.
Arceus.
You know who they are. We've been dealing with them all year.
That's what I was the evil mage man.
Aren't they both evil?
But if that's the case, this got worse. Means they were already here. They didn't just send out some signal to make everybody bonkers, and then that's something that we can figure out. No, they were already here. They were already deep. And they already planted this in people in our inner circle for some time. I have no idea how much. We'll have to figure it out.
Well, I mean, here's a question. I don't know what you saw outside this dome, but this city looks pretty lost.
He says, things are fucked up. And I knew they would be fucked up outside the dome. Now they're just more fucked up than I thought they'd be. So...
Well, what I'm getting at is how important is it for you to keep this command center instead of just grabbing, your most important people and getting out of here?
We're losing ground consistently, and this is one of the largest population centers that we've lost in some time, since New York. It's the less ground we hold. It means we exclusively hold, pretty much, Ash City. And that's not good.
Well, my question is, hold from what, though?
He says, what do you mean, from the Antarans?
But, like, what? Have we seen any Antarans with all this stuff happening?
They don't need to be here.
He says, they're advancing currently on the front. It's just that this was an additional confound that we absolutely did not need in the defense of this city.
Oh, okay.
Man, I'm thinking this city's just lost. I think it's time to boogie.
He says, let's assess the situation before we cut everything off. In any case, we would still need to organize the evacuation of everybody that we still have here that is on our side. He says, not that I am wanting to give up an entire city in a day.
You got like a block of the city left.
Look, I think they knew Aapeli was gone.
Honestly, I do too.
Says, all agree. Not very coincidental, but we have to focus on action here at the moment.
Nesbitt makes eye contact with Jingwei.
Prolong eye contact.
Nothing. But he goes like this. Because he's got the ring on. Or no, he's not wearing the ring anymore, but he's like...
at the ring.
Yeah, he's like...
Jingwei rolls her eyes and she says, the wrong finger, by the way, dip ass.
Dip ass. That's a new one.
Yeah, Christian like makes it scrolls across the screen, sort of
Dip ass.
dip ass.
Underlined exclamation point.
Theodora is suddenly back in the room. The rest of the building is clear.
Whoa. Hello.
Oh, see, did Vic heal Jamie, or did you just take the bullets out?
I took the bullets out, and then 2 other people were healing Jamie.
Yeah, I stabilized.
Yeah,
remove the bullets. Healing.
And life support.
I packed the wounds with moss.
And it feels great.
I say the more you talk, the more blood's gonna try to pump out this moss.
Yeah, I'm well aware of how my blood works. All right. I think the rest of this block is clear. We can release the dome now that we know that it doesn't do anything. Says.
So what are we going to do then? Like, what's the goal here?
Figure out what we still hold, and if we can still hold it against the Antarans and whatever else. Myself, Junko, and Theodora will be working to clear up confusion here in the back line, make sure we have forces redirected toward the front.
What do you want us to do?
Says, get as far to the front as you can, link up with one of the squads there, see if they've got updates on everything that's happening on the Antaran side. If you can, once you're there, stabilize things, relay that back to me as quickly as you can. We are going to get our eyes on the rest of the situation here in the back line. You get eyes on the front. Once we have all our information gathered, we'll make a call.
Okay.
Understood.
Okay, I'm gonna give one of the communication necklaces to Paris then.
I was gonna ask, is the radio jammer you guys, or is that the opposing force?
Says, Antarans.
Damn. All right.
Not much we can do about that at the moment, but we'll set up runners.
I give my communication necklace to Paris. This will allow you to talk with the other members of Royal Flush.
Good. Then keep me posted on the situation as soon as you get there.
Got it.
Yes, sir.
What if we just put the entire city to sleep?
You can do that?
Yeah, God has graciously granted me yet another layer of my powers.
Good God. Song of the Sirens.
Did you just confirm that you can?
What?
Is this memes? Rio, are you joking?
No, I probably can.
My only concern would be that the guys who aren't mind-controlled are gonna fall for it easy peasy, and the guys who are might resist. And so then we've made it so fucking one-sided.
Says, we've got that, and additionally, even if we do put to sleep the Antaran forces in the city, aren't they actively busing people in?
Is that true? But, I mean...
So, like, really, that only hurts us.
Aww.
What if you do it in Antaran?
Does language barriers work when it comes to powers?
I have no fucking idea.
Yeah, could you, like, wild talent it so it's only if you understand the
Are linguidexes working right now?
Linguidexes are working right now.
Okay.
You do have that.
I was like, if they're not, this is my time to shine. I know 1, 2,
A bunch
3,
of languages.
I know
4,
languages.
5. 5 different languages. I'm good.
I turn to Paris and I say, has there been anything from Aapeli?
Says, we wouldn't be in this situation if there had.
Okay, I just thought any glimmer of something.
Would you say that Aapeli might be a glimmer of hope? Was that something you would say is evil?
No, I said a glimmer of Aapeli being there.
You wish. Go ahead, admit it. Admit it. Admit it.
She would make the situation better.
Yeah, because she's hot and she's cool and she's powerful.
Did you say she's cool or she's cold?
She's hot and she's cool and she's powerful.
Repeat.
Anyway, let's go to the front lines.
Let's leave. All right. Keep us posted on your side, too.
This. Oh, yes. By the way, there should be additional help already up there.
Oh?
You said squads were already out there, right?
Says, Yes, but you're not the only mercenaries that I've contacted here, so there
Who
should be
did you
more out there.
contact?
Says,
It's Ricochet's boys. They're gonna beat our asses.
It's
all two of them at this point.
It's Rio League. It's your League of Boyfriends.
I don't have them yet. I'm bitchless right now.
It's Stormborn.
Says they recently reformed their services.
Oh shit.
I thought we had to go save Rocket for that to happen.
Not true.
Oh,
They reformed without Rocket.
Okay, that's just a thing.
It's everybody sans Rocket.
Okay. Let's go.
Christian will go up to Paris. Good work, General.
Says, well, let's not say that before the day is over. Glad you're all here. Now enough with the sappy shit. We have work to do.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna crouch down with Jamie and just like talk with her for a second about like what to do with her wounds and give her some more stuff, like painkillers and whatnot.
Chew on this tree, Sam. It'll make you feel good.
It remineralizes your teeth, and I know that's not a big concern right now.
But your enamel is looking pretty thin. Yeah. All right.
You grit your teeth in your sleep, don't you?
Let me see. Open up.
She says, just give me a second.
Just take all the time you need. Just
her pocket.
Yep. I knew it. I was waiting for it.
Oh, she's getting re-addicted to those motherfuckers.
Hitting them stems.
Hey, remember blood flow pushing out the moss? Maybe meth was a... yeah.
Looking like Bane without the tubes.
Maxwell, in the previous campaign, Jamie was straight up addicted to
combat sims.
That's an expensive addiction.
Yes.
Yes.
She's back on that shit.
She sits up. Says, I'll be fine.
Okay.
This command post is useless now anyway. Most of our data stream is completely interrupted. I gotta get back on my feet. Re-energizes her blasters. Says, get out there. Protect whoever you can. I'm not gonna have any questions that we didn't save everyone we could.
You got it, Mr. President.
Oh, fuck. I forgot Jamie was the president.
Yeah, that's why. That's the running joke about it.
Madam President.
Madam President. Are you okay, Madam President?
Let's go to the front lines.
You begin moving your way to the front.
I do ask Paris, should we just tell Kanan to just drop the dome then while we're out there?
Let us out.
He'll get the message. After you all begin heading toward the edge of the dome, Jingwei says, everyone feel good about this?
No.
Yeah, I think this feels fine.
I mean, it's, like I said, I feel like everyone should just retreat, but...
This is one of those moments where it's not looking good, but at least with us being here, it doesn't sound grim, you know?
I suppose.
I mean, we are 7 people against an army.
If I put some fun dip in this combat sim, will you lighten the fuck up? Good shit. I like fun dip. That would lighten me up.
You guys, gear up. How you get into are you guys just hoofing it, walking?
I put on super jump.
You put on super jump?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I no longer
Shapeshift.
wings. I'm making myself fit, super jump, and increase strength, as well as penetrating voice, and I'm gonna fucking run and bounce my way the fuck up there.
Take someone with you.
Okay. You also have super jump.
Yes.
You have super jump. You have super jump.
Yeah.
Who doesn't have super jump?
Me.
You two. And Jingwei.
I got Jingwei.
Damn it! God! Damn it! Fuck you!
I'm going to choose who I want. I'm going to note real quick, all of you were a little weird about that, so.
I wasn't worried about the motorcycle thing.
You're just too hot.
You called it first. That's kind of weird. Let's just cool our jets here about me.
I was gonna call Vic.
Vic just goes limp. You grab her and her back snaps because you're so strong.
Okay. Nice house. Felix, honestly, your suit is bigger. It just has more room.
Let's go.
Yours is like a full heavy battle suit. His is a commando battle suit.
So wouldn't mine be bigger?
Yes, that's what I said. Yours is bigger. Your armor's just bigger.
I'll grab onto Christian's power armor.
Okay.
Already riding. Already on here.
So Jingwei picked Christian.
Oh.
Yeah.
So then you
Because
pick
that's-
Felix.
Okay. You may or may not have said Felix.
Felix will remember this. All right, Nesbit, I guess another adventure.
I backpack onto Felix.
Jingwei grabs onto your shoulders, sets her feet up against the small of your back.
Nice. Oh my god, that's so cool. I have one of the world's most talented mages on, just chilling back there.
Meanwhile, Nesbit, you start hearing in your head the theme to Sonic Heroes.
I start singing along back in my head.
Everybody starts jumping.
Probably could have just asked Kanan to gate us, but this is much cooler.
Oh my god, are we stupid?
Jesus Christ.
Wait, hold on. No, wait.
She already left.
We're running and we're like, well.
I thought about it. I didn't say shit.
And you grabbed Vic and left.
Yeah, cause funny.
So y'all jumping up there until you start seeing Antarans.
Is It Too Late to Quit? The Royal Flush Chronicles is a GURPS actual play campaign using Theater of the Mind, featuring Reese Trail as our GM, Kennedy Simpson as Rio, me, Ronald Wilkins II as Felix, Asa Trail as Avery, Wade Harder as Christian, Bronwyn Brubeck as Vic, and Maxwell Ravenscroft as Nesbit. Produced and recorded by Cosmic Adam Sound Studios, crafting immersive soundscapes and delivering full podcast production. Music by iDream Beats, the music division of Cosmic Adam Sound Studios. A special thanks to Reese for his creative storytelling and universe crafting that makes every session unforgettable. A thank you to Kennedy for her detailed notes that keep us on track and help uncover hidden lore in every twist and turn that awaits us. Hats off to Gino Vacchi for their amazing artwork, giving the podcast its unique visual identity. To our listeners and supporters, thank you. Your enthusiasm and feedback help make every episode feel even more special. We're so grateful to have you on this journey with us. Enjoyed the episode? Don't fade into the background. Hit us with a 5-star rating, leave a comment, or let us know we're awesome. Your feedback is the wild card that keeps the adventure alive. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode. And follow us at Is It Too Late to Quit podcast on social media. Support us on Patreon for exclusive items and perks, such as early access to ad-free episodes, bonus content, a chance to chat with the cast, and have your character question answered during an episode. And remember, life's short, dream big, stay healthy, and keep the fun rolling. We'll catch you in the next episode. Retcon, I do have danger sense. Let's go.
Oh, nice.
So happy. Yeah, I didn't know I had it. I told you I didn't, but it's on my sheet.
Oh, okay, it is. Where?
I put everything in alphabetical order. It's on there.
Okay, well, let me
There's a
dip
button.
over there real quick. Oh, there it is. Okay, yep, I see it. I see it now. Okay, cool.
Are you eating Anthony's food?
They can't give it to him anyway.
Oh, that's true. You might spit in it.
stuff.
Yeah, they can't give it to him.
Is it? What did he get? Chicken, some veggies, and some fried chicken. Okay. No.
That's more expensive than Taco Bell, so you came out on top.
Well, and if you get your money back, that's free.
I'm gonna rate him 5 stars and just I'm like, hey, this is good as hell. It's not mine.
Thank you, Anthony.
This wasn't what I ordered, but